Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Our teams blow.
No.
That's putting it lightly.
Yes, that is putting it very likely. Both of our teams suck. So
One more than the other.
Which bandwagon are we hopping on this week, y'all? I call the Bengals.
I officially moved to the Bills.
Kinda.
Fuck it. I know they're a division. Division rival, but go Pat, go.
Ooh.
That's how you know. That's how you know a Bears fan has hit rock bottom. Anyway, hello everyone. Yes. Welcome to the Haymakers predicting the NFL. My name is Nikki V. We've got Kana and Voice of Reason here. Week 8. We are nearly halfway done with this shit burger.
Almost.
Yeah. I think me and Kana tied last week on the predictions. Like,
yes.
Okay, so like for the whole week, I had forgotten that I had taken the Seahawks for the Monday night game, and I thought I took the Saints. So we were all just like, "Well, Nick won this. Let's wrap this whole thing up." And then I rewatched the video, and it's just like, "Wait a minute!
I did it bad."
Yeah. No, I did the bad because I picked the Seahawks.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what's known in the business as getting too cute.
This is what we call pulling a Falcons.
Yeah. To be fair, I did get 2 of my upsets right, but not the third. Anyway, winners and losers for the week.
I'll go first. So, I've gone for a more abstract pick this week.
Mm-hmm.
I have picked the New York Jets, the Miami Dolphins, the Jaguars, and the Texans for one very simple reason. They have utterly failed at improving their teams.
Jaguars were on a bye this week.
That's not the point. The point is they're all one and whatever their loss is.
And just to clarify, this is your loser of the week, right?
Yes, this is my loser of the week. My winner of the week is very different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My winner of the week. This will be contradicting one person. I'm picking us, the fans. We had a good week for good games.
Huh.
Games were nice. There wasn't any there was a couple, but there's always at least when you've got half the league being absolute dog shit. You expect a few blowouts. I'm looking at you, Texans, Bears, and Panthers,
and Jets,
and
Chiefs.
At this point, I've given up on the Chiefs. I feel so bad for them. They were so good, and now they've dropped off a cliff.
Yes, which leads perfectly into my loser of the week. It's the Chiefs. My God, what the hell happened?
27-3
against the Titans.
Yeah, nobody. The Titans have wild card potential, and the Chiefs just made them look like Super Bowl champions. What the fuck?
You say Titans have wild card potential. They're currently ahead in their division. Division?
Yeah, they're tied for first place in the AFC.
Yeah, with another 2 teams.
Yeah.
3 teams in total. No.
What?
No.
What?
3 teams. Yeah, because the Bengals and the Ravens are tied. Huh.
Yeah, which leads into my winner for the week, the Bengals. I knew they were good. Okay, so I got friends at work. I have friends of mine at work who are Bengals fans, and like I've been saying that they are good, and they just keep being like, quit jinxing it.
You see, the reason I keep saying they're mid is because I don't jinx them later.
Well, apparently, you anti-jinx them enough for me to like be on that bandwagon and not like fuck up anything. So, yay.
See, here's the thing. I need to be anti-jinxing for certain teams because for some reason, whenever I'm ever so slightly happy about how a team is going, they absolutely suck.
So my turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, my loser for the week, and
wait, Nikki, did you do your winner?
Yeah, the Bengals.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, just double checking.
Okay, my loser for the week, and this is contradicting Kana's winner, is the fans. This was, without a doubt, the worst week in football. I went through every single game, and I was watching. It was like a official fan 9. We haven't had a single a week where almost. I just want to bring back up the scores this week. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games that were blowouts. They were basically over.
Fight.
They were over by halftime. Like at this point, when I'm turning on the TV and I see like all these games that are pretty much won by one team, what the hell is the point in watching? And even so, you had garbage Monday night and Thursday night games with both the Cleveland Browns and Denver, and then the boring as hell Saints Seahawks game. Only two.
I need to remind everyone about the SB Nation's video on Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football actually really sucks. We don't usually get good games.
Okay.
Yeah, they save the good games for Sunday night.
Yeah, and even so, I'm saying this, when your best game of the week, that is actually a competitive match, is between the Falcons and the Dolphins, that is saying a lot.
I mean,
like, this was not a I'm just saying this was not a good Sunday. For any avid fan of football. But that being said, my winner of the week, they keep on winning despite all the setbacks. It's the Packers. Despite all the injuries, despite people going on the COVID list, they keep on winning.
They are currently hiring Tom Grossi to be their wide receiver.
Yep. Yeah, Devontae Adams and Alan Lazard are under COVID protocol. They just keep on winning.
Speaking of just keep on winning.
Yep.
First game of week 8.
Oh my gosh, why isn't this the Sunday night game?
Why isn't this the Monday night game?
Yeah, fair enough.
We can have a good game for once.
Yep.
Better than the game we're going to be getting. God!
The Thursday night game, Packers taking on the undefeated Cardinals.
Good game, guys.
As I said, I'm getting on a bandwagon.
This is like if the Cardinals win this game, like 17-0 is going to be like on everybody's mind.
Okay, so lovely point, but I must remind everyone of the Steelers last season.
Well, they just had a really easy schedule. They had a really easy schedule, and then they and then they got their ass handed to them by the the football team, the Bills, and then they got embarrassed by by the Joe Burrow-less Bengals.
Yeah, like this doesn't feel like the 7-0 that the Cardinals have feels earned.
Well,
They actually feel like, if not the best team in the league, like one of them.
so here's my point, and it's a very odd point that I actually. So Cardinals could make the playoffs as a wild card team.
Well,
sure.
Yeah, it's they're either going to be the number 1 seed or the number 5 seed, given how how competitive the Rams are.
Yeah, it's either the Rams or the Cardinals. I want to say the Packers too, but I don't see them holding up with the Cardinals.
So then, who are you picking for this week then?
Because if the Packers win, then they'll have the same record, and they will also have the tiebreaker.
When I'm saying keep up, I mean all the other games. Games. This week, I am picking the Packers, but it's more like I'm talking long game here. I don't see the Packers keeping up long term.
Well, like Voice said earlier, the Cardinals or the Packers are going to be without the best receiver in football right now, so that's a problem. Like we were talking about this in our training class, the line at the start of the week for this game was Cardinals minus 3.5, and after Devontae got put on the COVID list, that moved to 6.
Yep. Yeah. Currently, as of today, it is minus 6.5. So they added an extra.
So it's getting. Yeah, maybe that was for Lazard, but yeah, this is a touchdown game.
Yeah, in order for the Packers to win, they unfortunately they're going to have to rely a lot on their run game. Both Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon have to like put their quads to work.
Mm-hmm.
Or Aaron Rodgers has to pick up the slack.
Be the bad man.
How much slack are we asking Aaron Rodgers to pick up? It feels like he's picking up all of the slack already.
Aaron Rodgers is pissed off and he wants his goddamn Super Bowl.
But I'm taking the Cardinals in this one. They will win. At home.
I agree.
I've got differently.
All right. Anyway, moving on. First game for Sunday night. For Sunday. Ugh. Panthers, Falcons.
Panthers.
I'm picking Falcons on protest.
Hey guys, Kyle Pitts is finally an NFL player.
Oh, it only took the freaking Jets game to do that.
Yeah, and it's going to take this game. Kyle Pitts is going to go off because, my God, if you take Christian McCaffrey out of this Carolina team, they basically turn into, like, the North Carolina Tar Heels football team.
Ouch.
Like, ugh! Like, this team is so bad right now, and like,
which team?
Good point. But like, no. Whenever the Falcons play shitty teams, they are usually the least shitty. So they've got that going for them. Because so far this season, let's see here, they've beaten. Their schedule has been they lost to the Eagles, and then they lost to the Bucks. Then they beat the Giants. They lost in a close one to the football team, and then they beat the Jets and the Dolphins. So their wins are the Giants, Jets, and Dolphins. They beat bad teams.
They beat bad teams. They lose to good teams. And this goes for both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Falcons have won 3 of their last 4, so like they're both equally bad, but at least the Falcons have momentum. I'm taking the Falcons.
Same. Like they finally finally figured out how to utilize Kyle Pitts. They're gonna go off.
Yeah, like I said, I'm picking the Falcons on protest. It's more the case that I'm not picking the Panthers.
All right, moving on. Next game, another South divisional matchup. This time in the AFC, Titans visiting the Colts.
More glue for the glue factory.
Oh my God, Derrick Henry, enjoy your meal. Enjoy this meal of horse meat.
All hail the king.
Like the king has arisen and he is not stopping.
Jesus Christ! The line on this game is Titans -1.
How?
I don't know. Well, it's in Indy.
Like I mean that I don't take that game against San Francisco going 30-15. I mean I know the Colts are 3-4, but it's a week 3-4. Because again, because again again it could have went either way, but because the again a little bit more inexperience on San Francisco's part probably led to Indy getting the win and finally getting me Michael Pittman points. Because I needed those.
So there is another thing we are not talking about. The Titans have already beaten the Colts this year.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
week
this
1.
their second meeting?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, week 2,
three.
week 2. And it was a close.
Week 2?
Yeah, it was a close game if I remember.
I thought it was week 3.
No, I think no.
It wasn't week 2. It was week 3. Titans 25, Colts 16.
Okay, yeah, I was off by a week.
Yeah, because they started a week early.
It's weird. They're playing each other twice in like 6 weeks.
Jets and Patriots did that week 2 and last week.
Yeah,
Wow.
but they want to get rid of the shit games first. Get them out of the way.
I don't know. Like normally, I would imagine that they would do like the 3, like in my perfect world, I guess they would do 3 conference or divisional games at the start of the season and then 3 more at the end of the season. I don't know.
Anyway,
that way you don't give people the same match like in like consecutive months.
But yeah,
I think we can agree that the Titans are beating the Colts here.
Definitely. Yes.
Badly.
Speaking of badly beating, hi Dolphins.
Dolphins Bills, and the Dolphins are visiting Highmark Stadium.
Surprisingly, this is not the biggest line of the week. Buffalo -13.5.
14 on DraftKings.
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking on ESPN, which I think uses Caesar.
Yeah,
Caesar Sportsbook.
Yeah, this is actually on DraftKings. This is actually the largest spread.
Bigger than Rams Texans?
I believe it's tied.
Where are you? Where the heck is Rams Texans? Give me a sec.
Right at the top.
Actually, it's tied.
Yeah,
Wow.
like I said, it's tied between Rams Texans and this game, and the Dolphins are losing this game.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so actually, actually, you know what? Let's probably do that. Let's put the Rams Chargers game the Rams Texans game after that. Which game is going to be the bigger blowout? Rams Texans or Bills Dolphins?
Rams Texans.
I think Bills Dolphins.
See, the Texans are out and out the worst team.
No, they are not. And
Titan. When I say the worst team, I mean out of the two.
Oh, between the Dolphins and the Texans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, sure, but like that's also definitely the case with Bills Dolphins. The other one.
Oh no, I was. So,
Oh,
in my opinion,
okay.
the Dolphins are worse than the no,
The Texans are worse than the
Texans-
Dolphins. Okay.
and the Rams are better than the Bills.
I
So
can agree
you've
to
got
that.
you've got a better team facing a much worse team, in both cases. But one game, that discrepancy is larger.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Rams Texans gonna be the bigger blowout.
I don't know. I think like the Dolphins are actively trying to get Deshaun Watson right now. Like they're just like, well, this whole Tua thing ain't working.
Well,
Tua would turn the ball over.
Well, I heard. I saw an article. I think it was like on Google or something. They're willing to trade for Deshaun Watson, but the legal matters have to be taken care of first.
Yeah, he has.
Well, they better hurry up with that because otherwise they're gonna miss the trade deadline.
Okay, so we're both on Bills and Rams for this one, right?
Oh, we're doing both at the same time.
Yeah, since both had the bigger blowout.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Both taking the Bills and the Rams.
Okay. Next. Oh, look, there's another bye. Anyway, moving on. Steelers. All right, fine. Let's talk about Bengals Jets.
This makes me feel ever so slightly better.
Man, who would have thought at the start of the season the Bengals would start 6-2?
And the Jets would be right where they were last year.
Actually, no.
You missed the thing. Well,
not really.
The Bengals are currently 5-2. I'm writing them off and saying the game is already over.
Yeah, and I'm saying, and I'm agreeing.
Yeah, because the Jets traded for Joe Flacco on purpose.
Because they have the reason they traded for Joe Flacco again is because we have no veteran quarterback.
That was the case at the start of the year.
I don't know why I honestly thought they should have stuck with him. Because again, I don't have like the most faith in Flacco, but he knows the game, he knows the system. Plus, he actually had a chance of beating the Patriots last year on Monday night.
Here's the thing, he's at least decent.
He is a top 40 quarterback at this stage. Which
yes,
I don't think that
better than a rookie.
I was about to say, which I don't think that otherwise the Jets would have. I don't know if that's mean or not, but that's where we're at.
I mean, look at the teams that currently have like 100% rookie QB, and look at their scores.
Yeah, it's sad with the best one, right? Or the rookie team with the best record right now, I think, is the Bears.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We have hope.
I mean, we kind of do.
Okay, I want to say something. Be grateful that you're mediocre.
No.
Forever mediocre.
No, I want to be shit and get a generational talent instead of just like, oh, we drafted another offensive lineman.
But that's the thing. Our O-line is shite.
Okay, I'm going to make a bold prediction. I hope I'm wrong, but on the other hand, I'm praying I'm right. The Jets are not going to win another game until the 2022 season.
Well, that's less fun.
Oh, God, I just realized something. Oh, no, I don't want to say it.
Say it.
the Bears are going to stumble into the playoffs again, aren't they?
Probably. I think that right now they're like the 8th seed. So, it's possible.
I don't want another season where we stumble drunkenly into the playoffs again.
At least in this case, we can't tank because we don't have our first round pick.
True.
The Giants have it.
They're not going to use it for anything.
Yeah, right. So we might as well just be like, well, let's get Justin Fields playoff experience. That. I don't know.
So yeah, Bengals have an early bye this week. So let's move on to the better game, I guess. Steelers Browns.
I don't see. Part of me wants to say the Browns, but then there's another part of me that's saying, but the Steelers are somehow doing okay.
So how injured the hell are the Browns?
Very.
And the Steelers?
To shreds, you say. Oh. How's the wife?
To shreds, you say.
Shreds, you say. Oh.
I'm not picking the Steelers.
I'll be that guy. I'll take the Steelers.
Okay.
Like, at least the team is somewhat healthy, and when the team is somewhat close to full strength, like, they actually have enough talent around them to, get by and beat a team that is being led by Case Keenum. Exactly.
All right. Yeah, and I'm also picking the Browns to beat the Steelers in this one. All right, next.
Revenge for that wild card game.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited for this.
I'm going to be intrigued to see what happens. Eagles, Lions.
Lions are incredibly bad. They're going to keep losing because
they
at this point
they kept up with the freaking Rams until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my reasoning for them to continue to lose. Drafting.
What?
I mean,
here's
here's the problem.
Go ahead.
I will say this. Okay, let me just get this out of the way real quick. There is no good quarterbacks coming in this draft. Like, let's just say the Lions get the number 1 overall pick. Who do they use it on?
They're gonna go after the top defensive prospect from Oregon. I forgot
but you can.
I forgot the guy's name.
That, or they're gonna trade, or they're gonna trade down to some team that does want a high draft pick.
Yeah, but like the best quarterback in this class, I think, might be Malik Willis. Maybe.
I'm going to quick check this. You guys could keep talking.
Yeah, like they're because everybody was talking about coming into the season that the big quarterback that was going to be at the top of the board was Spencer Rattler from Oklahoma, and he turned into shit.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing with the COVID, it's made like university training and all that kind of stuff nigh impossible. So I think the next 2 years you'll see bad quarterbacks.
Okay, so according to Fox Sports, there are 3 possible picks for like a late round first pick, or for one is Matt Corral from Ole Miss. The other is Kenny Pickett of Pittsburgh. And then the other is, like you said, is Liberty's Malik Willis.
Right. Oh, Liberty. You shithole. But, yeah. Like you said, all of those guys are, late first-round picks. Like, that, for quarterbacks in the draft, that's terrible.
I mean, what stinks is, the is we might see like some second round QBs taken in this case. So if like Detroit or Houston decides, actually, does Houston have a second round pick this year?
I don't know. Tankathon, go!
If they do have a second round pick, they're gonna. Well, actually, no, they already have Willis. They already have the giraffe.
The guy's name is Kayvon Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau. Yes, they're gonna go after.
Yeah,
that's whoever the number one draft pick is. Whoever gets the number one pick, they're gonna go after Thibodeau. Unless you're the Jets, in which case you're gonna go after who's that? Oh crap! I'm trying to remember that cornerback who's like really really good. Who's a really good shutdown corner. But anyway, we were talking about the Eagles Lions. I think the Lions.
Real fast. The Texans do seem to have all of their picks.
Oh, they do. Okay,
yes, including their first.
All right.
Just news to me.
All right. In that case, I think the Lions get their first win against the Eagles.
I agree. Like, this is the best 0-7 team I've ever seen. Like, take that for what you will.
I disagree. I think it's going to be 0-8.
Like, okay, so do you think that the Lions will get a win at all this season? Let's pull up the thing.
Yeah, let me look at the games they have left. Do they?
Okay, so I got it pulled up right here on Tankathon. So the remaining games. Stop me if I come to a game that they can win. Philly, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Chicago, Minnesota, Denver, Arizona, Atlanta, Seattle, Green Bay.
2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they don't get the win here, the next best shot is maybe Chicago.
Yeah, like Chicago,
Denver.
Denver is a real possibility.
I actually think if they're lucky, maybe the Seahawks.
Oh my God! What if it's Pittsburgh? What if it's Pittsburgh, guys?
I want them to lose until they face Pittsburgh and then win.
That's next week. That's next week's game.
Oh well.
Yeah.
No, it's 2 weeks because they have a bye week 9.
Ah, okay, fine.
All right.
Yeah,
it didn't show the bye here, so that
all right.
Got me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Nikki and I are taking the Lions. Kanako's taking the Eagles. We're all in the Rams. So next game is your guys, Bears 49ers.
Well, I'm ready to pack it in.
So, I have noticed something. Whenever I think the Bears are going to... that I have any inkling that the Bears might do, okay, they win. I'm going the Bears.
You know, looking at their schedule, they've had a rough schedule to start the season. Like, their first 7 games, Rams, Bengals, Browns, Lions, Raiders, Packers, Bucks. There's 6 teams there's 6 playoff teams in there.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Question. Shanahan's the San Francisco
head coach.
Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, God fucking damn it, you idiot. And I'm going to quote him on whether Garoppolo will remain the QB for the 49ers. I would guess so.
Vote of confidence. That's almost as good as That's almost as good as Martellus Bennett's quote about him. They didn't win because they had a little bitch at quarterback.
Oh.
To be fair, though, fuck Martellus Bennett. That guy's the biggest bitch of them all.
So speaking of
And yes, I
Speaking-
would say that to his face and then run. That dude's swole.
speaking of the Bears' schedule,
Mhm.
they had week 1 the Rams. The Rams are very good this season. Then they beat the
said all of
Bengals.
this.
And I'm just
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I find very interesting about it though.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 teams they have beaten
Mm-hmm.
are the Lions. That's not a big achievement. But then
Sure.
the Raiders and the Bengals. 2 teams that
Yeah.
I believe are better than the 49ers.
Right.
They're like the anti-Saints.
Jeez, and look at the rest of the schedule. After this week, Steelers, Ravens, Lions again, but then Cardinals, Packers.
Well,
Jesus Christ!
they-
We have the
at least
toughest
got-
schedule in the league.
I did say the whatchamacallit, the NFC North had the toughest schedule.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Nikki. You know how you hate how you're like, oh, the divisional games should be spread. Look at the last 4 games and tell me what you see.
I see 2 Vikings games in the last month. Yeah, triggered.
That makes no sense. Like, swap the goddamn, swap the Packers and, swap one of the Packers games around.
Yeah.
Like, the last Packers game and the first Vikings game around, and it's slightly better. Maybe swap actually, here's a good one. Swap the last Lions game with the first Vikings game. Nice and balanced.
Yeah, I guess. That's a little better. That puts the first Vikings game at like week 10 or something.
So, yeah. So I'm taking the 49ers.
Okay, so now I have a choice to
don't
make.
blame you.
I'm going to begrudgingly take the Bears because they have had the roughest start of a season imaginable, with
And
the
it also
exception of
hasn't
one Lions game.
It also hasn't helped that our team is currently a touch injured.
I mean, sure, but who isn't around this time of year?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
at least,
saying it's compounding issues.
sure. At least Khalil Herbert's doing pretty good. Like,
Oh yeah, the team is stepping up to the fact that they're completely shit.
mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, let's move on to the 4 o'clock games. By the way, I took 49ers. This I'm going to be... This I'm kind of interested in. Patriots Chargers. Like, are the Patriots making their way back into the wild card picture?
Well, considering that they basically bought a football team this year, I would hope so. Like, remember all of the moves that they made in free agency? Like, they basically rebuilt that team from scratch.
Yeah.
And at the same time, basically hope that Mac Jones wasn't completely useless.
Actually, I think you might be right, because I just looked at their schedule and it's... God! It's so... Their end of season is so easy. Oh, and Nikki, you're going to have a fit.
Why?
Oh, I see it.
Yep.
Patriots and Bills play each other twice in 3 weeks.
Oh.
I get, you know what? I think they figured that series or those games were going to be at least good, so they put them near the end of the season. Like, ooh, this has AFC East title implications. So I can see why they did it. I just don't agree with it.
I totally agree. Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers because I still have issues with picking the Patriots.
Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna take the Chargers because I like the Chargers. I think that the Chargers are, I don't know, they're hot and cold. Like one game they'll show up and then the next they'll just be like, I'm gonna die.
I mean, that's also the Patriots.
Now,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm just looking at the Dallas game. For example. And even against the Bucks, it was still close. Was it only like 19-17?
Yeah.
Was a week 4? Yeah, 19-17. It was still close. So weird of me saying this, but I'm actually taking the Patriots over the Chargers.
You, as a Jets fan.
I know. And again, I like the Chargers and what they're doing, but I have a sneaking suspicion the Patriots are gonna go back to 500.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, next game. I'm again kind of curious to see what happens. Jaguars taking on the Seahawks.
Yikes.
The line is -3.5 in favor of the Seahawks.
Yeah, but the Jaguars absolutely suck.
I'm picking the upset.
Here's the thing, if they won, and it wouldn't really be a massive upset.
I was about to say, this is barely an upset. The Seahawks are terrible. Did you see that graphic that they showed on Monday Night Football where Pete Carroll was getting bombarded by fish?
I did not.
I swear. First off, the people who make the Monday Night Football graphics are completely on acid. Let's just put that one out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had Pete Carroll in the place where they catch the fish in Seattle. I forget what it's called. And he was just like at first he's getting tossed like a Super Bowl trophy and like a couple of like good fish, and then just like the sign turns and it's like, oh, he has the worst defense in the league the last couple of years, and then he's just getting pelted in the head with them. Shit's weird.
Yeah.
Although nothing is ever going to top the Joe Flacco with wings.
Joe Flacco with wings?
I see it in my nightmares.
Okay.
It was back when he was on the Ravens.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's my sleep paralysis demon.
Okay. Anyway, I'm picking the upset. I think the Jaguars are actually going to beat the Seahawks because they have no defense and Geno Smith is not a good backup.
Geno Smith exists. Shit. I think I'm going to take the Seahawks because, like, at least they kind of held close with the Saints. I mean, it was completely unwatchable, but you know, it was close.
And the Jaguars have shown why. Yeah.
I think the Seahawks win and Urban Myers gets fired. I think this is the week. Fingers crossed.
All right.
All right. By the way, we forgot to mention for the Bears game, Matt Nagy tested positive for COVID.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, expect the offense to put up 40 points.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't know if that's fucked up or not, but I'm going with it.
A little.
All right, moving.
Hey,
all right.
I've never shied away from that kind of thing.
All right, moving on. Speaking of overpowered, Buccaneers taking on the Saints.
Buccaneers are gonna win.
Oh, I feel bad. Like we're overdue for a terrible Jameis game. Yeah, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it.
Mm.
Like, Bucs have a pretty good defense, and their offense can score at will.
Yep, I think the Bucs have like a top 10 scoring defense, I believe.
It's almost as if you have the GOAT, you'll win, or at least get close to winning.
It's not even just the GOAT. Like, Goat don't play defense.
True.
Okay, all
NFL.
right, all in on the Bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on the Bucks.
All right.
Okay, points per game. Tampa's 10th, so technically a top 10.
Okay, top 10. All right. Next, Washington football team taking on the Broncos.
Can we add a third team?
I'm picking
has
the
anybody
football team.
Has anybody innovated on three-way football yet?
No.
No, and I think more people will get killed if that ever happened.
I'm picking
the
the
fucked
football
up part of
team.
my brain wants to see that.
I'm picking the football team because I want to see Perna cry.
I'm picking the Broncos because Brandon needs something to cheer about.
Like, the Broncos beat shitty teams. They were good at that. Like, they beat the Jets, Jags, and Giants at the start of the year.
Yep.
Washington fits right in with that. I'm taking the Broncos.
Oh. So is the NFC East tank division once again?
I mean,
no, the AFC South.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So-
Indy, Jacksonville, and Houston.
Yeah.
That's 3 potential top 10 teams right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sunday night game. Cowboys taking on the Vikings. The Vikings are coming off a bye.
Cowboys.
Damn it, the Cowboys are good.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
I don't like it.
Like, I hate the
Man.
I don't like the Cowboys, but I do like Dak. I cannot hate Dak.
Don't mind. Yeah, Dak is actually from my hometown.
Huh.
He's from Westlake, Louisiana, which is like 5 miles away from Lake Charles.
Okay.
It's crazy, but
The more you
like,
know.
yeah. But I actually like the Cowboys. I just can't stand Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
They're dicks, and I don't care how much Scooter Magruder knows it. They're assholes.
They're insufferable when they're winning.
Yes, guess what they're doing. I'm actually kind of lucky because, like, right now I don't have to be on the So before I had to be on the casino floor and actually hear these people be like, how about them Cowboys? And I just had to be like, yeah, how about them? But, like, I've been in training the last few weeks and I haven't had to be on the casino floor for that. So, huzzah.
Good for you.
Anyway,
yeah,
Cowboys are good. Vikings bad.
yeah, I got the Cowboys. And finally, the Monday night game. Oh God, Giants taking on the Chiefs.
The
What
Giants are the worst
happened?
team.
Yes, this is true. Like, even though, didn't they, like, come close to winning last week? I can't remember.
What, the Chiefs or the Giants?
Yeah, I gotta pull up.
The Giants.
The
last
Giants
week.
destroyed
Giants.
the Panthers.
Yeah, they did. They actually did.
Their 2 wins have been against the Panthers and the Saints.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
came close.
And I would.
Want to know the
this point-
stupid? Want to know the
Mhm.
stupid thing about the Giants? They could have 2 more wins.
Uh-huh.
This could be a 500 team.
They lost to the football team by 1 point, and they lost to the Falcons by 3.
And I remember that Washington game, like, coming right down to the wire.
Mm.
Like, I think that the football team won it on, like, a last-second field goal. And so did the Falcons. They won on a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
At least avoided
clutch
overtime.
kicker. I cannot deny it.
Young Wei.
Young Wei Koo.
I named my fantasy team after him.
Mine still remains the injury ward.
Oof.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay, so
who's gonna be the weird one and take the Giants?
Really? Okay, well, the spread currently is -9.5.
That's too much.
Hmm.
What about this Chiefs team? Has anybody believing that they can outscore a team by 10 points?
I don't know.
Like,
Well, I think the Giants are gonna cover that spread, but the Chiefs are gonna squeak by.
I think they're going to win by, similar to other games the Giants have lost, they're going to lose it by less than a touchdown.
I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna take the Giants. I think that this is rock bottom for the Chiefs. I think they lose here, and then they have some soul searching to do.
If that happens, Lenny is not coming out of the basement ever.
So here's the thing. If the Chiefs lose this game, there is only one team I could see them beating for the rest of the season. That's the Broncos.
Oh. Well, that make them 5-12.
How the mighty have fallen.
Because I don't see them beating the Packers. I don't see them beating the Raiders. They're definitely not beating the Cowboys. They might be able to beat the Chargers. I don't see them beating the Steelers or the Bengals.
I think that they split their series with the Raiders and maybe split their series with the Broncos. But the rest of these, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
So
maybe by the time they're like 6-9, they like beat the Steelers.
Okay. So you take
it and make you tree cry.
So you're taking the Giants.
I'm gonna take the Giants. Like, that feels weird, but yeah, they are coming off a shellacking of a bad team, so maybe.
Hey, I'm picking weird upsets. I picked the Jaguars to win.
You picked the Bears last week.
Oh yeah, that was a mistake.
That was. Don't do that again.
I have more faith in this upset than the previous one.
Me and you just picked the Bears. We have no place to talk.
Against the 49ers. That's a difference. True. He took the Bears against the Buccaneers.
Why'd you do that?
I thought Tom Brady would forget how to count again.
All right, 5th down. Let's do this.